Hello, my name is David Rusk. Today we're going to be going over a business proposal that will help a growing issue that we're experiencing here in Kellogg's. So, for our vision of the company, if you see on the slide, Kellogg's, our brand, is widely known for our cereal. Our biggest footprint involves the cereal market in the industry that we've created, the brand that we have that follows under cereal. We do have other products in expanding markets like snacks and frozen food and more healthier options. However, our biggest footprint lands in cereal. Um, in an effort to expand our market, we need to move into a highly profitable frozen food market, which annually brings in about $50 billion in sales revenue. That being said, we need to expand our reach and our footprint using our brand to expand into frozen food, snacks, and other products in creating a well-rounded company. Our goal is to obviously increase our sales revenue. A large part of our revenue does come of cereal because that is what we are represented by. However, that is holding us behind our competition. Our competition has been able to establish themselves in other markets, including frozen food and including snacks. Over the last 5 years, our sales, although have been great, are the same or are stagnant. They aren't moving up, or there isn't much growth between year to year. So, in an effort to expand our sales, we need to expand our markets. In today, for the last 5 years, our sales have become stagnant. If you look at the graph on the slide, you can see that our growth is below that of our main competitor, General Mills. So as General Mills continues to move up, we continue to stay at our normal pace. That is because are primarily known for cereal, and that cereal just isn't cutting it anymore. As our competition expands, we need to do as well and expand. With that, we are missing out on the highly profitable frozen food market, which would increase revenue. Because that market brings in about $50 billion in sales, a 10%, us receiving 10% of that market can increase our sales by about $5 billion. So our average $13 billion sales a year can increase to 18, which would push us past our competition. General Mills is about $15 billion right now. So they're about $2 billion ahead of us. So with that, $5 billion could push us past them, and we can continue on to a highly profitable business. We have multiple options. We have two main options. One being opening up a new product with our own brand and pretty much starting up new, starting a whole new brand line, moving product through our through stores, through our retailers. However, launching a new product is not as simple as it sounds. Some components of starting a new product would mean factories being built, production lines created. With all of that, that means factories need to be regulated, so governments have to come out, regulate the factory, make sure everything is up to code. The only issue with that is that a lot of our farms are not in the country. A lot of our farms come from Latin America, the Middle East, Asia, and Europe. That being, our factories need to be built near our farms, sorry. So that means dealing with international governments, getting regulations, importing the goods. Our second option would be an acquisition of a different company. So our main company that we would be looking towards an acquisition would be Tyson Foods. The costs associated with an acquisition are pretty much legal fees, the actual cost of an acquisition, and we've already used a strategy like that with Pringles. We had the same issue with snacks, and an acquisition of Pringles caused the single highest growth in sales in our snacks market. So between the two, I recommend an acquisition of a company. One, the timeline is much quicker. Within a year, we were able to get Pringles. And creating a whole product line takes time with regulations, things need factories needing to be built, dealing with dealing with the legalities of other countries and government officials. So all that's going to take up time and money. Too much money to deal with the reward. So I thank you for your consideration, and I recommend the acquisition of Tyson Foods as our solution.